Rise, beautiful beings. How's it going? Let's see, can we? No, we're not going to keep the energy at bay. We're not going to keep the energy at bay. We're going to do what we do best. This may be a short week. Motivation Monday. Alright? Well, we become motivated on a Monday. To get out here and hustle. Get out here and hustle. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Okay. Now, what did you do, Scott? So how do you feel? Just by entering this video, how do you feel? How do you feel? Oops. Let's see what direction we're going this week. Says something about empathy. Having empathy. Having empathy. Okay, Spirit, anything you'd like to tell us? Synchronicities, the moon's moments. Moon mastery, the law of attracting. What you put out, you shall receive. The moon's wisdom, take the lead. I noticed lately that a lot of cards have been coming out as leadership. What are you doing in your life to the point where, in some way, you need to lead the herd? You need to stand out. High power. Higher power. You need to stand out. You're synchronizing a part of yourself that most can't synchronize. Most are not in that timeline to be synchronized at that level of existence. You are the law of attraction. You're synchronized. And all that you've put out, it's time for you to receive it back. Whether good, bad, evil, toxic. It's time for you to receive it back. But sometimes you have to go through toxic situations to know and appreciate the good and the bad and the ugly, right? It's also telling you to take the lead. You're always sitting back. You always have solutions. You see the problem and you have solutions, but you never come forward. And it does show that you're in your higher power. There's definitely love on the rise with the day moon. The moon is rising, which is truth. Intuition in reverse, like you're not following your intuition. The moon that says maybe. Reach for the moon, go for it. Yeah. All these are very empowering. But you're ignoring your intuition. You don't want to take the lead, and you were called upon to take the lead. Your purpose, your sole purpose for being here was to take the lead, to have some form of leadership. This reading is not for 100 people. This reading is for a select few. I never expect hundreds of people to take this reading. It's not for them. It's not for them. It's not for them to be entertained. This is a message strictly for a select few. Remember, there's only one leader per collective. One leader, or not like that. You got your hierarchy, but what I'm saying is, like, what you do, what you know, how you navigate these waters, your trials and tribulations, your trial and error came through you. You're the leader of that. There's a lot of people who look forward to having someone lead and govern their mental. Okay, it fell sideways, so let's see. Floral frequencies. Tune into the floral frequencies, connecting with the healing vibrations of nature's blooms, Ashe. And that's on Truth and Love. Something's about to flourish, but they're literally letting you know, smell the roses, eat the honeysuckles, receive the energy from the wildflowers. Moon rising, that's your truth. It's time for you to slow down for a little bit and find love while you're in your leadership position. Anything else, Spirit? Chromatic cascades. Dive into the chromatic cascades, experiencing the full spectrum of elemental energies. You need to be around flowing water for your Rise Collective. Sacred flames. Invoke the sacred flames of transformation, purifying and renewing your spirit. I just did the video to let people explain to me how a fever helps the body. It invokes your flame, your inner flame, right? To renew, purge, okay? To purify the body. Crystallized currents. Merge with crystallized currents where energy solidify into powerful forms of manifestation. Spectral shadows. Explore the spectral shadows, uncovering hidden truths and mysteries in the concealed realms. It's definitely time for you to do your shadow work, to tap in. It's definitely time for you to put yourself in a state of peace where you're able to navigate in your sleep. It's time to put yourself in a sacred space where you can channel and become a seer. That's why your intuition was in reverse. Your moon maybes. Because you do not want to see other realms. You do not want to see other challenges. You do not want to face your fears. Cinder convergence. Find convergence in the cinders, where endings give rise to new beginnings. Yeah, it's time to let go. Fiery passion at the bottom of the deck. Ignite the flames of passion within, drawing on the transformative power of fire to fuel your desires. Root of strength. Tap into the deep roots of the earth, finding strength and stability in the foundation beneath you. Absolutely. Ground yourself, people. Ground yourself, collective. Ground yourself, beautiful being. Ground yourself. Tap into what nature has to offer. Face your challenges. Don't run away from your challenges. Liar is sideways. The liar is sideways. Love spell is out here. Someone's trying to be with you, as always. Be careful of someone being sneaky. Yeah. It's time to go in hermit mode. You may be dealing with someone that always got their hand out, but they have nothing to offer you, which may be challenging, okay? These people are going to slow you down. They're trying to close up your heart space. They want to confess to you, but these confessions are nothing but sweet lies and nothings. Okay? Have patience that these people will subside, okay? Have patience that these people will subside and remove out of your life, because they're still trying to figure out who you are, what you like, what you desire. And the woman needs to be very careful, because men have been challenged with, they're not loyal to you, and they'll be back. Don't allow this person in your space. It's a fire sign. During the Mercury retrograde, have a lot of caution. This person is not coming to love you, to respect you, to change. They do want you to travel. They got plans for you, but don't do it. And they think that they could get you pregnant, or they could nurture this situation and make it grow until they knock you off your square again. Give it time. Okay? So the ones out there that do have true love that wants to come back, endure it. Enjoy it. Okay? Enjoy it. Okay? But know that you need to be tapping into other realms, and you can't do that with people who don't know what you know. Okay? You have to protect your energy. That is your moon energy. That is your magic. You're going to have to be emotionally influenced by yourself until that right person comes, collective. That matching frequency. If it's not a matching frequency, don't worry about it, because you're busy, okay? You're busy putting those mental notes in place. You're too busy figuring your life out and your purpose, okay? You're too busy moving up the ladder in rank. You're too busy finding stability, practicality. Your discipline and hard work and your perseverance is paying off. Absolutely, it's paying off. Okay, the Ten of Pentacles. Family tradition, right? You have your own traditions. You may not even have a family. You have your own traditions, right? You have what you look forward to and how you live. And he is coming. It's inevitable. You have a match. They're waiting for you. They're trying to see where's the next big move. This is a balance union, okay? Where the sun and the moon meets. Absolutely. Where your mind is like, yeah, that's it. That is it, collective. Yes. Y'all are going to enjoy this. Y'all see the same. Y'all move the same. Y'all walk the same. Y'all feel the same. You know. Y'all gravitate towards each other like no other. You have the same passion. You have the same drive. You had the same setbacks. You had the same setbacks. The wheel is working in your favor. It's not stagnant. Just keep reflecting, allowing yourself to connect to your higher power so you can connect with this person. And everything's paying off. Be patient. Give things time to grow. Okay. Your wits about you are ready for the challenge. Curiosity, intellectual pursuit, communication, exploration, and confidence. You're going to have some nostalgic moments while you work through these hurdles. You're going to have some nostalgic moments while you work through these hurdles. Okay? Your heart still has its innocence. You've never been robbed of your innocence, no matter how much they try. You're still that little person within with big passions. Okay? Yeah. That's crazy. You're in high status and high honor. Okay? You're in high status and high honor. And somebody is definitely coming in with the offer. You're just waiting and guarded. Like, only let what comes in need to come in. Okay? While you're navigating these waters, you're still keeping their ass at bay. You may be fumbling a little bit, okay? But your wits are intact. Your wits are definitely intact. Yep. This King of Pentacles knows that he has some challenging times. He's going to be focused on so much and still have to give you all of him as well. And for some reason I've been rubbing my thigh a lot lately. And for some reason, he knows his wealth and leadership and stability and generosity and security is not going to be the forefront. He has to come with more. He knows there's going to be competition, challenges, and conflict with this growth, okay, with this energy, this connection, okay? He knows that you're standing on your square mentally. Okay? He knows that your balance is not too penetrative. Okay? Like somebody literally had to physically come in and just fucking do harm to get you off your balance. He also knows that you understand the devil's principles. That you've already seen the bottom and you're working diligently to secure you. And you're not taking on too much of this dogma, you know. Nobody's going to just come in and just give you this whirlwind of information that doesn't serve your higher good, right? Nobody's going to stray you away from your divine purpose. You're working on you, okay? And you understand the good and the bad of the devil's purpose. You can't identify what benefits you as a whole if the devil wasn't here. Temptation, addictions, materialism, and bondage. Tradition, conformity, spirituality, and guidance. You know that fleshly desires brought you down to the bottom. And you know that spirituality helped you to climb the ladder. There's never enough time for hermit mode. Let me explain why. There are certain days that add up to certain numbers. There are certain months and days that add up to certain numbers. And you're really not supposed to travel during that time. You're really not supposed to do too much. You're really not supposed to try to go out into the world with all these people. You're supposed to isolate yourself. You need to be choosing what you desire. Are you going to stay worldly and follow that bag? Or are you going to cut your losses and follow your spirituality? You choose. You choose. Spirit is saying that you can juggle the money and keep your spirituality too. You don't have to choose sides. Somebody definitely want to come into your life and change things for you. Or not change them for you, but guide you in the right direction. New opportunities, gratitude, emotional renewal. Told you. It flipped out. New opportunities, gratitude, emotional renewal. They want to change things in your life. Adaptability, balance, flexibility, juggling priorities, and multitasking. Yeah, you got to multitask. Action, adventure, passion, impulsiveness, risk-taking. Time for you to take some risk. Time for you to make a move. New beginnings, creative inspiration, intuition, artistic expression. Love or apology is on the horizon. Yeah. You're doing good, collective. Finalize this reading, Spirit. Abundance. You're not alone. And courage. You have the courage. You have what it takes to make things right. You have what it takes to move forward and progress. You have abundance. Abundance is in your favor. Blame. You're no longer blaming people for your issues. You're no longer blaming yourself for your issues. Now, you are allowing things to be as you alchemicalize what you need to alchemicalize. Open up your imagination. Tap into your pride. Fear no longer resides in your reality. I realize that I am testing my resolve. I live in the energy of love. Your self-esteem, you need to be honest with yourself. That boosts your morale, that boosts your self-esteem by being honest with yourself. I possess the gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Being able to stay connected to your soul is a very important thing. Being able to be connected to source energy is a powerful thing. Being able to be connected to the higher powers that be, is a beautiful thing. Be honest with yourself. Trust. No longer be in denial. Enjoy the humor and gratitude. Peace. Do not worry. Your failures will not take away from your growth. Perseverance is inevitable. Be of service, some type of way, collective. Like I say, this reading is not meant to get thousands of views. This reading is for a select few. Okay? And if my energy is powerful enough, they will gravitate towards this reading at the right time, the right season, the right moment, the right time frame. So until next time, let's get it. Unearth the magic. The truth will definitely set you free. Mwah.